American Primeval debuted as the #1 show on Netflix, and as we're recording this, it is still holding its position. For my reaction, I decided.
Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Ba'asham Racha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere Kian. This is your brother Abawan back again with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Ba'asham Racha Kodash. All praises and glory is due. And this is, I was watching this video, which was basically a review of American Primeval, which is a new Netflix movie that just recently came out, and it was covering the it was covering one of the many crimes and atrocities committed by Esau Edom against Jake, right? The Northern Kingdom, specifically the Gadites. And this was, something that like a review from an actual ex-Mormon going into the story of the American Primeval, some of the Mormon figures that were involved in it, and basically breaking it down from a ex-Mormon perspective, because she is no longer in Mormonism, right? She came out of it and she's now breaking it down from the perspective of Mormonism and how they taught her to view these things, right? But that's not the point of this video, fuck what she's talking about, right? The focus of the video rather is going into this movie right here, American Primeval. And the elder Malcolm has done, I think, like one or two videos going into this movie as well, and going into the movie and the crimes that were committed by Esau Edom against the Gadites. And I will say this, that I have yet to watch the movie, right? But this review just put the spirit on me to do a video, so I'm ultimately going to do it. And the video is not actually based on anything in the movie, but rather on the doctrine, right? Or one of the doctrines that basically pushed Esau Edom and Quido, that Esau Edom you pushed in order to, basically commit this rape, robbery, and murder against the northern kingdom, right? Which is of course manifest destiny, right? And this is something I've been meditating on, and I was looking for a excuse or an opportunity to actually make a video on this. So I'm going to use this right here as a backdrop to actually make this video. And what I'm going to say is simply that manifest destiny was ordained by the Most High, Yahweh Sham on the left hand side, of course. So when Esau came out and said, "Oh well, it's manifest destiny," and let's get that, because you had two different philosophies being pushed at the time: manifest destiny and the Monroe Doctrine. So basically, what manifest destiny was that, oh, it's actually the ordained by God, ordained by the Most High, that the pilgrims, right, or the Americans would get the land of America for themselves. And the Monroe Doctrine was basically that, the US was, that the United States, that no other nation, no other European nation was authorized to conduct any activities within the US. So let's get this manifest destiny. So manifest destiny is a phrase that represents the belief in the 19th century United States that American settlers were destined to expand westward across North America, and this belief was both obvious and certain, right? And basically the idea was, let's look at this one as well from Khan Academy. I noticed that, and let me just check out this Wikipedia article going into it, because we already know that, because you already know that Wikipedia is actually controlled by Esau Edom, and a lot of the information on Wikipedia is cherry picked in order to push propaganda, right? Because like I said, that Esau believed that, oh, this was ordained by the Most High, but I don't think that's fact is actually, in this definition that Wikipedia is giving of manifest destiny. So let's go at it again. Let's read it again. Manifest destiny is a phrase that represents the belief in the 19th century United States that American settlers were destined to expand westward across North America, and that this belief was both obvious, manifest, and certain destiny. The belief is rooted in American exceptionalism and romantic nationalism, implying the inevitable spread of the Republican form of governance. It is one of the earliest expressions of American imperialism in the United States of America. and it never goes into the fact that, well, this is actually based on the belief that it was ordained by the Most High, so now was divine um ordinance, right? Or basically that they had that they had the right, right, the birthright, the right to conquer the Americas and wipe out all the Native Americans, because remembering that during this period, right, Esau did not acknowledge the humanity of neither either the northern or southern kingdom. So all of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, right? I mean, so not all of northern and southern kingdom, including Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and the northern kingdom, right? Gad, Reuben, Ephraim, Manasseh, so on and so forth. So let's get this next definition right here from khanacademy.org. Manifest destiny was the idea that white Americans were divinely ordained to settle the entire continent of North America. The ideology of manifest destiny inspired a variety of measures designed to remove or destroy the native population, and that's where you get things like the Trail of Tears, the I think it was the various Indian massacres that happened all throughout the Americas, right? Andrew Jackson, or they call him the Indian Killer. That's where you get all these things from. And I'm just once again here to say that manifest destiny, right? Esau Edom was right about manifest destiny, that it was ordained by the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that it would happen to the northern kingdom, right? That manifest destiny would take place. But it's like the elder Malcolm always says, manifest destiny has a part 2. But let me get this precept first. So this is the book of Genesis 49, and I believe that it's 49. Right, so
100% success. For real?
Yeah. No errors,
this is the book
no
of
delays.
Genesis
It just
49,
works.
Alright,
Genesis
I'll give it a shot.
49,
Wow!
verse
That was
19.
fast.
God,
Told you.
which of course are
and if you
the
invite friends, you get
Native
800 naira
American
for each
Indians,
one.
the
Invite 10
so-called
people, and that's
Native American
8,000 naira
Indians.
cash.
God,
Wow!
a troop shall
And free cash just
overcome
for sharing
him,
this awesome
but
app.
he shall
I'm inviting all
overcome
my
at
friends
the
right
last. And that's of course
Don't
referring
miss out.
to
Refer
what
friends
happened
and
in
unlimited cash
the
back.
US, America,
Get
Babylon
800
the
naira
Great, where Esau
instantly for
Edom came
inviting a new
in
user to
and
join
like a
OP.
flood and took over and basically destroyed Native American population and took over the land of the land that God was inhabiting or scattered into at the time. Okay, and that is where your manifest destiny comes in, because it was the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that ordained that Esau Edom would come into power, and Esau Edom would, through rape, through robbery, through murder, because that's exactly what that American
Why not
Prime
try
evil
OP?
movie is
100%
covering. It's
transfer
basically
success,
chronicling
instant confirmation,
the rape,
and no fees.
robbery, and murder
100%
that built
success.
America.
For real?
Yeah. No errors,
Right,
no delays.
because
it
this
just works.
idea of
Alright,
American
I'll give it a shot.
exceptionalism and the white
Wow,
man rolling up his
that was
sleeves and
fast.
pulling up
Told
his
you.
bootstraps
Oh,
and
and if you invite
building
friends,
the
you get
country
800 naira
hammer
for
with
each
a hammer
one.
and
Invite 10
nail
people, and that's
for
8,000 naira
his
cash.
wife and children.
Wow!
That's
And
all
free cash
bullshit,
just
man.
for sharing this awesome app. I'm
That's all
inviting all my
bullshit,
friends right now.
because what is actually the case
bank
is
transfer
rape,
failed
robbery, and
again.
murder,
Why not try OP?
bloodshed,
100%
violence,
transfer
unrighteous
success,
dealings,
instant confirmation,
injuries,
and no fees.
deceit.
100% success.
That is how
real?
Esau
Yeah.
Edom built
No
their
errors, no
kingdom.
delays. It
Whether
just
it's
works.
in
Alright,
America,
I'll give it a
Babylon the
shot.
Great, whether it's in
Wow!
Europe,
That was
the
fast.
other part of
Told
the
you.
beast,
Oh, and
or
if you invite friends, you
basically
get
all
800
the
naira for
parts of
each
the
one.
world where
Invite
Esau
10
is,
people, and
is
that's
dwelling in right
8,000
now,
naira
and
cash.
even Australia as
Wow!
well,
And
through
free cash
rape,
just for sharing this
robbery, and
awesome app.
murder,
I'm inviting all my
unrighteous
friends right
dealings,
now.
injuries, and riches
Don't
got by
miss out.
deceit. And you can
Refer
watch the
friends
movie,
and
right, and see
The bank transfer failed
different,
again.
like I
Why
said,
not try
unrighteous
OP?
dealings,
100%
injuries, and riches got by
transfer
deceit. You can see
instant confirmation,
the
and no fees.
underhanded,
100%
devilish
success.
tactics
For
that
real?
Esau
Yeah.
used in
No
order
errors,
to
no delays. It just works.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
in order to quote
Wow,
unquote
that was
defeat
fast.
Told
God.
you. Oh,
Okay,
and if you
because
invite
at the end of
friends,
the day,
you
man,
get
these
800
devil
naira for
can't,
each one.
the
Invite
devil
10
can't
people,
box,
and
but
that's
we
8,000
know the
naira
reason why our people
Wow!
fell into
And free cash
the
just for
captivity
sharing
of
this awesome
Esau
app.
Edom and
I'm
fell into
inviting
the
all my
rulership
friends right
of
now.
Esau Edom is because
Don't-
of the curses that were upon our people.
The
Not
bank
just the
transfer
curses,
failed
but also
again.
because
Why
of
not try OP?
the
100%
disobedience
transfer
of our
success,
people
instant
against the Most
confirmation,
High
and
Yahweh
no
Hashem
fees.
Yahushai.
100% success.
So naturally, like
For
the
real?
curses
Yeah.
said, that
No
a
errors,
stranger
no
shall
delays.
come
It just
over
works.
upon
Alright,
thee,
I'll give it a
swift
shot.
as the eagle. Let's
Wow!
get that. So this is the book of
Told you. Oh,
Deuteronomy
and if you
28,
invite friends, you
verse
get 800 naira
49.
for each one. Invite 10 people,
Yahweh
and
shall
that's
bring a
8,000
nation
naira
against
cash.
thee from
Wow.
far,
And
from
free
the
cash
end
just
of
for
the
sharing
earth,
this
as
awesome
swift
app.
as the
I'm
eagle
inviting all my
flieth,
friends right now.
a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
The bank
Right?
transfer failed
And
again.
I
Why
just
not try
want
OPay?
vocab
100%
and all these
transfer
Christian
success,
apologies,
instant
whether it's
confirmation, and no
Par,
fees.
I've forgotten his
100%
first
success.
name,
For
right?
real?
Yeah.
James White,
No errors, no
Edomites,
delays. It just
the
works.
other guy that
Alright, I'll
recently
give it a
got
shot.
hemmed up for
Wow, that was
sexual
fast.
Told
assault,
you.
right?
Oh, and if you
I just
invite
wanted
friends, you
to
get 800 naira for each one.
explain
Invite
when
10
this
people, and
prophecy
that's
came to
8,000
pass and
naira
how
cash.
this
Wow,
prophecy
and free
applies
cash just
to
for sharing this
the
awesome
small
app.
hearts.
I'm inviting all my friends right
Now,
now.
Deuteronomy 28,
Don't
verse
miss out.
50.
Refer
A nation
friends
of fierce
and unlimited
countenance which shall
cashback.
not
Get
regard the
800
person
naira
of the
instantly
old,
for
nor
inviting a
shew
new
favor
user
to
to
the
join
young.
OP.
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind, or flocks of thy sheep, until he have destroyed thee. Right, and that's how Esau, one of the tactics that Esau used in order to defeat God, right, was to kill the cattle, right, the bison that Native Americans were, basically it was a pseudo form of animal husbandry where the Native Americans were, had cattle, had wild bison that they usually hunted for food, and basically all the other necessities: food, clothing, shelter, so on and so forth. And they decided to kill all, a majority of those bison, right, in order to starve out God. And these are the different tactics that Esau used, man, underhanded tactics that Esau used in order to wipe, in order to
Why not try
destroy
OPay?
our
100%
people,
transfer
man.
success,
Well, at
instant
the end of the day,
confirmation,
as
and
the
no
scriptures
fees.
say,
100%
if it
success.
wasn't,
For real?
if
Yeah. No
it
errors,
wasn't
no
for the
delays.
Most
It just
High,
works.
how about
Alright,
Shai
I'll
would
give
have
it a
been
shot.
as Sodom, would have been like
Wow,
Gomorrah,
that was
Tish,
fast.
Told
and
you.
in the book of
And if you
Malachi
invite
3 verse
friends, you get
6,
800 naira
the
for
Most
each
High,
one.
how
Invite
about
10 people,
Shai
and that's
changeth
8,000
not,
naira
therefore
cash.
we are
Wow,
not
and free
consumed.
cash just
And
for
I'm
sharing
really
this
trying
awesome
to
app.
avoid
I'm
going into
inviting
too
all my
much
friends right
detail
now.
concerning,
Don't miss out.
Esau's
Refer
crimes
friends
against
and unlimited cashback.
God,
Get 800
because I
naira
haven't yet
instantly
watched
for
the
inviting
actual
a new
movie of
user to join
American
OP.
Prime Evil, and I want to really, discuss the crimes in the context of
The bank
the
transfer
movie,
failed
right?
again.
I mean,
Why
I'm
not
too
try
excited. I
OPay?
really,
100%
I've been dying to do this
instant
video, basically
confirmation,
going
and no
into
fees.
manifest
100%
destiny,
success.
because
For
it
real?
was prophesied. It was
No
prophesied
errors,
in
no
the
delays. It
scriptures
just
that
works.
Esau
Alright,
would
I'll
come
give it a shot.
and take over.
Wow, that was fast.
Told you.
The
Oh,
land
and
of
if you invite friends,
the
you get
lands
800 naira
of North
for each one.
America,
Invite
right?
10
It
people,
was
and that's
it was
8,000
prophesied that
naira
Esau
cash.
would come and take
Wow,
over that
and
land,
free cash just
that
for sharing
land.
this awesome
And
app.
it was
I'm
prophesied
inviting all
that
my
he
friends right
would,
now.
conquer it by the force
Don't
of
miss
the
out.
sword
Refer
and with
friends
great
and
wrath,
unlimited
not
cashback.
fearing
Get
or
800 naira.
not caring about man,
The bank
woman,
transfer
child,
failed
old or
again.
young.
Why not try
And that is
OPay?
exactly what you
100%
see
transfer
happening right
success,
now. So
instant confirmation,
manifest
and no
destiny
fees.
was
100%
ordained
success.
by the Most
For
High,
real?
however,
Yeah.
Shami Oshai.
No errors, no
And
delays. It
manifest
just works.
destiny
Alright, I'll give
has
it a
a
shot.
part 2, like the
Wow,
other Malcolm has said,
that
and that's
was
the
fast.
main point
Told
of
you.
this video,
Oh,
right?
and
To
if you invite
clear
friends, you
any
get
doubts,
800 naira
because
for
you
each
have
one.
people
Invite
that
10 people,
that
and
will
that's
say,
8,000
where
naira
was
cash.
God when
Wow, and
Esau
free
Edom
cash
was
just for
wiping
sharing
out
this awesome app.
the Native
I'm
Americans,
inviting all my
right?
friends right
Where
now.
was God when
Don't miss
Esau
out.
was doing all
Refer
this? Where was
friends
God during
and
the Trail of
unlimited
Tears?
cashback.
Where was God
Get
during, I
800
think it was the Indian Exclusion Act. I've
the
forgotten
bank transfer.
what they call it. Let me just quickly check that out. Okay, the Indian Removal Act. Yeah. So this is the Indian Removal Act. Let me get the definition right here. It was God when all these things were happening, right? And the answer is always the same place that He always has been. Let's get that preset. Let me see if I can get that preset. Because this is actually
The
a
bank
very
transfer
good
failed
preset to
again.
bring out,
Why not try
right? But the
OPay?
Most High,
100%
however, Shani
transfer
Shai
success,
seated on His
instant
throne.
confirmation,
Let
and
the
no
world,
fees.
let the
100%
nations be
success.
silenced
For real?
before Him.
Yeah. No errors, no delays. It just works.
Alright,
And-
I'll give it a shot. Wow, that was fast.
Told you. Oh, and if you invite friends, you get 800 naira for each one. Invite 10
I'm
people,
trying to
and that's
find that
8,000
preset.
naira
Hold
cash.
on, sir.
Wow, and free cash just. The bank transfer failed again.
Why not try OPay? 100% transfer success, instant confirmation, and no fees.
100% success. For real?
Yeah. No errors, no delays. It just works.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. Wow, that was fast.
Told you. Oh, and if you invite friends, you get 800 naira for each one. Invite 10 people, and that's 8,000 naira cashback.
Wow, and free cash just for sharing this awesome app. I'm inviting all my friends right now.
Don't miss out. Refer friends and unlimited cashback. Get
And I can't
800
find
naira
this.
instantly
Basically,
for inviting a new user to join
basically
OP.
bought Slacker. Basically, what the precept said is that the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, seated on his throne, let the whole world be silent before him. Right? So when you say, oh, where was God? Where was God? Where was God during the Indian Removal Act? Where was God during the transatlantic slave trade? Where was
The bank
God
transfer failed
when the
again.
Native
Why not try
Americans were
OK?
being
100%
wiped
transfer
out?
success,
Right?
instant confirmation, and no fees.
100% success.
The answer
For
is
real?
simple as
Yeah.
it was where he
No
always
errors, no
was in the
delays. It just
heavens,
works.
Alright,
looking on
I'll
and
give it a
watching
shot.
on, because
Wow,
he was the
that
one
was
that
fast.
ordained
Told you.
it.
Oh,
Okay.
and if you invite friends, you get 800 naira for each one. Invite 10 people, and that's 8,000 naira cashback.
Wow, and free cash just for sharing this awesome app. I'm
Ah,
inviting
here
all my
it is.
friends, right?
So let me get this piece of that I just
bank
I
transfer
just
failed
found
again.
it.
Why
Okay.
not try OK?
So this is the book of
100%
Habakkuk
transfer
2
success,
verse
instant
20, and
confirmation,
it reads,
and no fees.
but Yahweh
100%
is in
success.
his holy
For
temple.
real?
Yeah.
Let all
No
the
errors,
earth
no
keep
delays. It
silence
just
before
works.
him.
Alright,
Right.
I'll give
Most
it a
High
shot.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the
Wow,
temple of
that was
the Most
fast.
High Yahweh
Told you.
Hashem
Oh,
Yahushai, which is
and
of
if you
course
invite friends, you get 800 naira for each one. Invite 10 people, and that's 8,000
which is
naira.
of course
Wow,
in
and free
Jerusalem.
cash
But
just
I'm
for
talking
sharing this
about
awesome
is
app. I'm
in
inviting
the
all my
heavens
friends
of
right now.
heaven, right? After all, it's not
Don't
written
miss
that heaven is the throne of the
bank
Most
transfer
High
failed
Yahweh
again.
Hashem Yahushai,
Why
and
not
earth
try
is his
OK?
footstool.
100%
That's exactly where the
transfer
Most High
success,
was during
instant confirmation,
during
and no fees.
the transatlantic
100%
slave
success.
trade.
For
During
real?
what
Yeah.
all the
No
atrocities
errors, no
that
delays.
Esau
It
Edom
just works.
committed on the
Alright,
earth to our
I'll give
people,
it a
the
shot.
so-called Negroes,
Wow,
Latinos, and
that
Native
was
American
fast.
Indians,
Told
the
you.
scattered
Oh,
Israelites
and
that
if you invite
scattered around the
friends, you
four
get
corners of
800
the
naira
earth,
for each one.
because
Invite
what
10 people,
our
and that's
people, right,
8,000 naira
especially
cash.
two-thirds of our
Wow,
people
and
fail
free
to
cash just for sharing
understand
this
this
awesome
right
app.
here.
I'm inviting
So
all my
this
friends
is
right
the
now.
book of Daniel 9 verse 5. We have sinned
transfer failed
and have
again.
committed
Why not
iniquity
try OK?
and have done
100% transfer
wickedly
success,
and have
instant
rebelled
confirmation,
even
and no
by
fees.
departing from thy
100%
precepts
success.
and
real?
from thy
Yeah.
judgments.
No errors,
Right?
no delays.
That
It just works.
the
Alright, I'll
fault
give it a
is not
shot.
on the Most High.
Wow,
Okay.
that
The
was
fault
fast.
is
Told
on
you.
us, our
Oh,
people,
and if
right?
you invite
Because
friends, you get
we as a
800 naira for
nation,
each one.
we
Invite 10
departed
people,
from
and that's
the laws,
8,000 naira
the
cash.
statutes, the
Wow,
commandments, the
and free cash
ordinances
just
of
for
the
sharing
Most
this
High
awesome
Yahweh
app.
Hashem
I'm inviting all
Yahushai.
my friends
And
right
as if
now.
that wasn't enough, right? That you left the one true God, okay? You left the one true God, right? We as a people forsook the Most High, left the one true God. That we did this. So let me go to the book of Jeremiah 2 verse 11. Hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. That's exactly what we as a people did if we forsook the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? And started going after the gods of the heathen. That's why you see, Jake involved in all manner of different pagan religions, right? Specifically the quote-unquote so-called Abrahamic religions, okay? Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, right? But also all the other various religions that exist on the earth, and it shows you the disobedience of our people against the Most High, and that is why the curses fell upon us, because we just read where in the curses that what happened to the northern kingdom, right? To Gad and to Reuben, and to all the other members of the northern kingdom happened to them, and the reason why it happened. And you can read and continuously read through those curses, and you will see that only the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians fit those curses, because those things that happened to that were prophesied to happen, right, to the Israelites if they are forsaken the Most High or disobeyed His commandments or broken the covenants, had happened to our people. That is one of the ways in which we know that we are the Israelites. So now let's continue reading. Let's go back to the book of Daniel, the 9th chapter. Now Daniel 9 verse 6. Neither have we hearkened unto thy servants the prophets, which spake in thy name to our kings, our princes, and our fathers, and to all the people of the land.
No errors,
O
no
Yahweh,
delays. It just works.
righteousness
Alright, I'll give
belongeth
it a
unto
shot.
thee. That's right. All praises,
Wow,
glory, and honor
that
to
was
the Most
fast.
High.
Told you.
Yahweh, Hashem,
Oh,
Yahushai,
and
Hashem,
if you invite friends, you
and
get
all
800 naira for each one.
righteousness
Invite 10
belongs
people,
to
and
the
that's
Most High.
8,000 naira.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai,
Wow,
Hashem,
and free
because
cash
the
just
Most
for
High
sharing this
is
awesome app.
righteous.
I'm inviting all my
Let's
friends right
continue
now.
reading.
Don't miss out.
But
Refer
now,
friends
Daniel
and
9 verse
unlimited
7.
cashback.
O
Get
Yahweh,
800
all
naira
righteousness belong
instantly for
unto
inviting a
thee,
new
but
user to
unto
join
us
OP.
confusion of faces, as at this day to the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and to all
transfer
Israel that are
failed
near
again.
and
Why
that
not
are
try
far
OPay?
off, though
100% transfer
all the
success,
countries whither
instant
thou hast
confirmation,
driven
and
them
no fees.
because of their
100%
trespass that
success.
they have
For
trespassed
real?
against thee,
Yeah.
right? And
No
it's not
errors, no
just
delays.
God,
It just
okay?
works.
It's
All
not
right,
just Native
I'll give
American,
it a
it's
shot.
so-called
Wow, that
Slovakia.
was fast.
Always forget to
Told
add that
you.
part. It's
Oh, and
so-called
if you
because they're
invite
not Native
friends, you get
Americans, they are
800 naira for
Gadites,
each
they are
one. Invite 10
Israelites.
people, and
It's
that's
not, it's not
8,000 naira
just
cash.
it's not just the
Wow,
so-called Native
and free
Americans,
cash
it's
just for
all of
sharing
our
this
people,
awesome app and
right?
inviting all.
Even the scattered Israelites that are scattered
The
throughout the
bank
four
transfer
corners
failed
of the earth,
again.
they
Why not try
also were
OPay?
put under the
100%
curses
transfer
as
success,
well, right? Because
instant
you have
confirmation,
Indians
and
that
no
were
fees.
shipped
100%
from,
success. For real?
put in
Yeah.
ships all the way
No
from
errors, no
India,
delays. It just
brought to
works.
All right,
Africa,
I'll give
brought
it a shot.
to um,
Wow, that
the
was
Caribbean
fast.
in
Told
order
you.
to
Oh,
work
and
on the
if you invite
plantations
friends, you
as
get
well.
800 naira for
That's
each
just
one.
showing you
Invite
that
10 people, and
even
that's
the scattered
8,000 naira
people
cash.
that were scattered throughout the
Wow,
four
and
corners of
free
the
cash
earth
just for
were
sharing this
not
awesome app.
safe
I'm
from the
inviting all my friends
from
right
the
now.
curses as well. You
Don't
had the
miss
same thing
out.
happen to the
Refer
Irish and even
friends,
some of the
earn
Chinese as
unlimited
well. You never
cashback.
know, man.
Get 800 naira.
Those could have actually been Jake. We know
The
that
bank
a lot of
transfer
a
failed
lot of those
again.
Why
Irish are
not try
actually
OPay?
Israelites, and
100%
we also know
transfer
that
success,
a lot of
instant
the
confirmation,
heathen
and no
that are
fees.
in these other
100%
nations
success.
are Jake
For
as
real?
well,
Yeah.
because as the
No
scriptures
errors, no
say
delays. It
that
just
our
works.
people
All
are
right,
as
I'll give it a
let's get
shot.
that precept. Let's get that precept, right?
Wow, that was
That though
fast.
Israel
Told
be as
you.
the sand of the sea, right? Let's get that precept, because that is how many, right? How much our people are. Here it is. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, okay. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, this is what let me use this one, because there are so many precepts going into our people being as the number of the sand of the sea. So this is the book of Isaiah 10 verse 22. For those thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. For Yahweh of power of hosts shall make a consumption even determined in the midst of all the land. Right, so our people are as the sand of the sea for for multitude, right? Let me get another precept going into that. Our people are as the sand of the sea for number. Okay, that is how much Israelites are. That is how much, right, or how many Israelites exist on the earth. So let's get this. Hosea 1 verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power. Right. And the point is, of course, the first part, that our people are as the sand of the sea that cannot be numbered or measured. That is how high in population our people are, and the majority of the planets, right? You could say, I'm not going to give any estimations, like, yeah, and or I'm not going to give any estimations, but our people, the Israelites, have the most highest numbers of our Israelites are the highest, when it comes to population, the largest population of people on the planet Earth, and that is why we always say that you have Jake scattered in all nations and all kingdoms, as it is written. Okay, and that is why the curses fell upon our people. But like I said, manifest destiny has a part two, right? That's why the scriptures say that God shall be overcome, but he shall overcome at the last. And that part two is currently falling upon Esau Edom, because the same way in which these devils, through their rape, robbery, and murder destroyed our people, now there will come a time where Jake, right, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians will, make a comeback, basically, in order to take this kingdom over. So let's get that precept, and that will of course be through our Lord Yahweh Shai, right? Oh, right. Okay, I'm in the right place. So this is the book of Revelation 11 verse 15. And the seventh angel sounded, and there was great voices in heaven saying, The kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Hamashiach, and he shall reign forever and ever. And the 420 elders, which is, okay, that's basically the whole point right there. Right, so like I said, manifest destiny has a part two, and there will come, and that part two is coming, man, where you will see the Israelites also, through divine intervention or through divine ordination, right? Or through, the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahshai, Basham Rakakwadash, taking over the kingdoms of this world and ruling over the earth, not just the north, and not just North America, but the whole world, right? So let me get that preset. Let me get this final preset. Let me close out with this. That should be the book of Obadiah. Here it is. So this is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken it. Right. So of course you can enjoy your little manifest destiny, your little success right now, the fact that, because that's what Esau does now. Isn't that what Thanksgiving is about? Celebrating their victory against Gad and Reuben, right? And no matter how much they try to lie about how it's about the pilgrims and them celebrating their freedoms, no, it is a celebration of the victory that they took over Gad and Reuben, which are the native and Seminole Indians, right? And you devils, you can celebrate right now. You're up right now, right? Because the part one of Manifest Destiny was complete. Okay, but hey, the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahshai isn't done with you devils. So with that, I'll end the video right there. Once again, all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahshai Basham Raka Kwadash Wa Abad Babal Shalom.